What's up guys, Champ here bringing some more Black Ops 3 gameplay. Today what I got for you, two nasty gameplays, playing with two different stealth class setups. On the map, Nuketown, pretty much always Nuketown. Seems to be that's all that's left in Black Ops 3 is Nuketown at this point in the game. So in this video I'm going to be using two different stealth class setups, which is two different guns. One you see all the time is my Weevil, it's my stealth Weevil class, so I'm not even going to go over that until that's going to be in the next gameplay. This one you don't see as often, at least you don't see it as often anymore. This is a class setup I used to use all the time when this game first came out. And this is a nasty class setup. I think this is one of the better guns silence in the game, and it's the KN-44. And I'm going to go over all the attachments and the whole entire class setup. This class setup is designed for Nuketown, so the perks that I have on this gun are specifically designed for playing Nuketown. You could obviously switch it up when you're not playing Nuketown. You don't need tac mask as much, and you won't need flap jacket as much if you're playing on a different map. Nuketown, you just need those things, and I've been saying that in the last couple of videos, so I hope you guys caught on to that and you're not playing Nuketown without those things, because you're just going to be going on big gun streaks and then getting killed by some random grenade, maybe a random shock charge, and then, you know, they throw stuns right over those buses, and next thing you know, you're just sitting there, you can't do anything, you can't move, and they just come over and pop you. And you don't want that to happen when you're on a 20 gun streak. So in this game, I'm using the KN-44 with the suppressor, obviously, because we're going stealth. Like I said, the other team likes to throw smoke in this game. I hate it when the other team throws smoke. It completely throws me off, but it didn't throw me off in this game. You're going to see I'm already on a bloodthirsty, and we are going to go on a nasty gun streak in this game. We're going to finish with a really high KD. We're going to get all our streaks a bunch of times. Actually, right here, the gun streak has begun, and you guys are going to see it's a nasty gun streak. And I'm not going to have the KN-44 forever, but it does last a good amount of time, because I'm pretty accurate with this gun, so it's not like I'm just running through bullets. You see, I'm already on a merciless. This spot right here gets me so many kills. Thing is, you just got to get out of there after a little bit. You can't stay there forever. We got the hater up, so that's obviously helpful. I know when I can get killed in that spot, and it's when they go through the house, they just pop right up, and they just kill me in that spot. Sometimes they don't check their kill feeds, and if they're not checking their kill feeds, they'll never know I was there. Right now I'm coming up here to get this guy upstairs who's camping. I just picked up my roofless. It's a nice fast gun streak that I go on in this game. And you're going to see that I pick up some of the worst guns. After having one of the best guns in my hand that's stealth, I end up picking up the worst guns towards the end of this gun streak, because I have to. I run out of bullets eventually. That's just what happens. So let me go over this class setup for you guys really quickly here. And it's the KN-44, like I said, with the suppressor. I also got the extended mags on this, and I got stock. I do not like playing with assault rifles without stock. It's just so slow, so stiff. I just can't do it. It's just, I get too impatient and I do something dumb if I don't have stock on. So that's a must. I don't feel like you need grip on the KN-44. I feel like you put grip on, it's still bouncy from range. It's a medium range gun. It's a close range gun. It's not a far range gun. It is an assault rifle, but it's not meant for range. You can kill people at range. You could definitely kill them a lot easier than I kill them with that Weevil, so that's helpful. And you could kill people a lot quicker with this gun than I kill with the Weevil, so that also is helpful. Overall, I mean, I just like SMGs. That's the only reason why I prefer the Weevil over this gun. If it wasn't for that reason, I'd say the KN-44 actually works better. Definitely performs better than the Weevil, and you guys see me using the Weevil all the time. So check out this class. Definitely use this class for perks. I got Afterburner because I need it. I just need to have Afterburner. If you don't need it, that frees you up, which is good for you. I also have Flap Jacket, like I said, because it's Nuketown. Fast hands on because I feel like I need fast hands. A lot of people say they don't need it, but I like to play with fast hands. I'm always on the sprint. I'm always on the move, so I do need fast hands. I'm going to pick up the double right there with my focus on. You know that's going to help me get some more streaks. Not really worried about the tags in this game. Actually, I try to do without the tags as much as possible, because I realized in Kill Confirm that's what gets me off my gun streaks the most, is the game ending because my team tagged out. Because I always got the Wraith and the Wraps on. You got the Wraith and the Wraps on, I mean, you're just killing people non-stop, and then your teammates are just taking those tags non-stop. That being said, I saw an opening right here, an opportunity to go and pick up a gun, and I picked up the tag because I know I'm getting close to that hater. The hater is key. If I can get that hater back up, I can get this nuclear right here. Hater is so key, because if I know where everybody's at, then I can play strategic. How is that guy not dying right there? I would like to bring that back and show you again, because that's ridiculous. Rewind that real quick and just check that out. I am no good with the VMP, apparently. I see how that guy didn't die right there. Really wasn't on point with that shot. I guess I wasn't on point with that shot either. I mean, I pick up this VMP. There must be no grip on it. I have no clue why they would put a reticle on this. I don't need it. On the VMP, you put a reticle, a red dot sight on the VMP. You're asking for trouble. You don't want it on the VMP. It just throws off your aim. So I told you I get 2 bad guns in this game. So now I got this VMP that's bouncy. I don't think it has grip on it. Or I'm just not that great with the VMP. I just picked up my Brutal though, so I am on a 25 gun streak right here. And I'm gonna get some more kills, don't you worry. But I got this piece of garbage gun right here, and look what it has. I got the Varick scope on it. Like, why do people do that? No wonder why I'm destroying these guys. They got one VMP that can barely shoot, has no grip, can't shoot anyone from further than 2 feet away. And then you got the Varick scope where you can only shoot people from far away. So what you can see me do right here is, if someone's close, obviously I'm going to use the VMP. If they're far away, I'm going to try to use the Varick scope, Man of War right here. And I'm going to see if I could pick up this nuclear. You guys know, you watch my channel, I don't know what my problem is. For some reason, I like to get 29 gun streaks. That is my thing.
Wish it wasn't my thing, but it's just something that happens. So it's 93 to 29. We got a little bit of time left in.
I'm going to go on a 29 gun streak right here. I'll tell you guys that right now. And this is another terrible choke. Those of you guys who have been watching my channel know that it's full of these 29 gun streaks. It's crazy. I mean, if I don't get a 29, I get nuclears all the time too, obviously. I get nuclears, I get brutals, I get 100 pluses, all types of stuff. For those of you that don't watch my channel that often, there's plenty of nuclears on here. But there's just way too many 29 gun streaks on here. And there it is right there. They only had 2 people left. This dude wasn't even shooting at me. The auto aim, because it's a Varick sight, you get good auto aim. He aimed right in, destroyed me. Half his team ended up quitting like right at the end of that game. And I finished this one 53-3 with 17 confirms, 1 deny. I really wasn't going for the confirms like I said, but you know my teammates were. And I got the Brutal, the 29 gun streak. No unstoppables, another choke in my book, but it was a very good gameplay. So we're going to show you guys another Brutal gameplay that I got using the Weevil, the Stealth Weevil class, and we're going to get into it right here, right now. So I'm just going to go over this class setup really quickly, because those of you guys that watch my channel know that I use this class all the time. This is like the typical basic class setup that I will use on Nuketown when playing solo. Both these class setups are great for playing solo, because when you're playing solo, it's good to have that silencer on. When you're playing with a couple people, you all throw the counter UAV on. Now you don't need a silencer, or you're all just beating up on them so badly that they're pushed back in their spawn. And whether they know where you are or not, they really can't do anything about it. So this is their more solo class setup. If you guys look up at the mini map, you will see that I do have 2 teammates in this game. I did play solo in the first game with the KN44. Obviously this class will work solo and not solo. I just say it's better for solo, just to keep yourself off that radar. And like I said, if you're not playing solo, you really don't need to be rocking the suppressor too much. I'm just doing it right here because even though we like to play together sometimes, we all run the same streaks. Usually we run Hater, Raps, and Wraith most of the time, so we're not really running too much counter UAV unless we talk about it ahead of time. Though counter UAV is a very good thing to have on Nuketown, especially on these type of game modes where it flips a lot, like Hardpoint, Kill Confirm, Team Deathmatch. Games like that, counter UAV is going to work out the best for you. Games like Domination, Safeguard, counter UAV is not going to work out as good just because the spawns are more predictable, so they can still predict where they think you are most of the time, because they're going to spawn on their side, you're going to spawn on your side. That's just how it works in those game modes. But the other ones flip a lot, and that's when you want to take advantage. So the class setup I run for the Weevil, I was getting to it, move over it quickly. It is extended mags, silencer, and grip. I could probably do without grip, but I do like to have grip on the Weevil. It helps me from range, so that's why I have that. And for the perks, I got the same exact perks. I like to run a 4 perk class setup, 2 perk 1s, which is Afterburner and Flat Jacket, Fast Hands in the perk 2, and then Tac Mask for the perk 3. That's just, if I can get away with it, that is my Nuketown perk setup. I love to run that setup pretty much. The only time I switch it, I play Team Deathmatch and it's not Nuketown, I'll probably put on Ghost maybe or something. I don't really need the flak jacket as much, so I might put on Ghost. I might put on Hardline. Might put on Hardwired. You know, I could put on all those things in the perk 2 class setup too. It just, there's a lot more options. That's what I said at the beginning. If you don't need Afterburner, though I do recommend Afterburner, it makes your game much better, much faster. You could run around the map a lot easier. But if you're not the type that uses Afterburner, that actually benefits you when trying to pick your class setup. It just gives you 2 extra perk spots. 2 extra perk spots, you can throw another attachment on. You can throw some tacticals on there. I mean, there's so many possibilities. It's all personal preference, but this is what works for me. If you guys were watching the medals, you'll see that I just picked up a Relentless and got 2 kills after that. Here comes number 3 and number 4, so I'm on a 24 gun streak. You already know if you got the Raps and the Wraith out and a Hater out in Safeguard that you're on at least a Relentless. There goes my Brutal right there. There goes 26 kills. I'm just actually completely dominating these guys right here. Truthfully, I did it again. In Safeguard, I always mess up like this, and I'm not going to do it again. I'm taking my wraps off from now on. I can't have wraps on in Safeguard. They cost me too many nuclears. Right now, these guys would be flying out, running right by me. 28 kills. Oh, I missed that one. 28 kills right there. They would be flying by me like he just did right there. But instead, the Raps got them all getting killed in the back corner right there. So they're not trying to push the robot. This is like money time right here. So I'm missing my money time because I put the Raps in. And it really ends up costing me because you don't really want the round to switch up on you. I had momentum. I was in a good position, a good spot. Look, they're not even coming out anymore. They completely all stopped coming out. So I switched it up. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to throw my BRM on. I figured we had plenty of time. I could lay back. I can make sure I get this nuclear. I'm only 2 kills off. So what happens? My team's too good. The other team never makes it up towards me right here. I got a nice position right here where I really can't get killed from the far window. I got the whole left side. That's all I'm looking for. I wanted that guy to die right there because if he dies, they might push out. And what happens? Nothing. My team's just sprinting the robot across the street. So I almost got killed right there because I jumped out the window. I just noticed that it's happening way too quickly. I need to make a move. If I don't make a move soon, I'm not going to get a nuclear regardless. And I don't want to go through that again. I've done that a bunch of times too where I try to play it a little too safe towards the end. And then I don't get the nuclear because of that reason. So here we go. I think that was my 29th kill right there. So I'm pretty much right there for these guys. I'm about to get this nuclear. I just got to get this one more kill, I think. It might even be 28, 29th. I'm not sure if I finish this with a 28 or 29 gun streak. But that was the one right there if it was a 29. I missed those shots. And what is my teammate doing? He's sprinting it right in again. We got 3 minutes and 50 seconds to destroy people in this game. Usually I get free kills right there through the door. But no one was right there. And what did I do? I stupidly ran out because I knew my teammates were running it right. And this guy sitting there with the FHR had good shots on me and killed me. But I hope you guys like this game. 229 gun streaks. And my team smashed them. And we ended up killing them right here. Should have let them walk the robot in because then I could have got 100 plus and possibly got that nuclear in this game. But I hope you guys like this gameplay. If you do, definitely hit that like button. It will help me out a lot. Finished 41-4 in Safeguard, which is pretty good for Safeguard. And if you want to see more from me, definitely subscribe to me at Champ Gaming if you haven't already. And if you haven't seen my previous gameplays, I've been playing Black Ops 3 for a while. Tons of nuclears, tons of 100 pluses on this channel. I'm going to show you guys all my medals at the end of this game. This has been Champ at Champ Gaming. Come see me.